Alright guys, so before we get started, I have a cute little friend who wants to say hello real quick. Look at the little guy! I love him! There's a grease stain on this shirt. Just the happiest pupper in the world. That's a $10 million smile right there. I saw this shirt in the MFF 2024 dealer's den being sold by Wayward Mud, and as soon as I saw it, impulse purchase immediately, didn't care how much it cost, and it's also a shirt that I can wear out and about in public and not feel shamed for. The only time someone pointed out this shirt was when a small child, like no more than a quarter of my age, came up to me and said, "Is that Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven?" And I'm like, wait, how do you know that? That's my generation. How do you know that? But today, we're not here to talk about good quality furry shirts. No. We're here to talk about the exact opposite. More specifically, this god-awful gay furry pride shirt that's been making its rounds on the TikTok shop recently. I would not recommend wearing this out and about in public. But either way, today I want to talk about this design, what might be going on behind the scenes with the account that's selling these shirts, and talk about this in more of an awareness sense, just so everyone knows about stuff like this that is bound to happen more and more in the future. Look, we're in this day and age now where people are trying to actively pander to furries to get them to buy their stuff. Whether they're in the community or not, they're just looking to sell a product at the end of the day, which is the baseline for what a lot of people want to do. When you're running a business, you want people to buy your stuff. However, there's a genuine way of doing it, of wanting to put your art and craft and creativity into a design, and then there's a shameless, shilling, pandering kind that is just ticking off all the boxes on the bingo card for what you shouldn't do in trying to be supportive to a community that you're selling this product to. But either way, furries caught wind of the shirt rather quickly and began dunking on it, some making posts about it saying, "Happy Pride Month," or "Would you wear this shirt? Poll below." Which thank God a majority said no. However, that's like another 50, give or take, % of people that said yes, which hopefully it's more for the sake of wearing it as a shit post than anything and not actually wanting to wear it and show gay furry pride. I'm a gay furry, and if you ask nicely, I might lift my tail. Ooh, I hate that. That hurts so much to even say it. Which should go to show you probably shouldn't wear a shirt like this out and about in public. Unless you're doing it for like a meme or something, which if you're gonna buy a shirt like this, at least buy the original shirt by Triangle Manor that was ripped off for this new design. And on top of that, this new design is AI generated. Like even just for baseline errors here. The text at the top, "I'm a gay furry." Why is it in different, completely random colors? There's no pattern, there's no uniformity to it. You'd think with it being a Pride Month related shirt that you'd want the text to be a rainbow or something, or something nice looking, not just these random colors that give it the Sonic Obama backpack vibe. On top of that, why does the wolf only have one tooth? Is he pulling a Gary the Snake before Zootopia 2 happens? Why are all the fingers different sizes? It makes no sense. What's going on with the armpit? Why does it look like he's an inflatable there with the amount of creases? That's not how that's supposed to look. Is he bending it like, "Hey guys, am I showing off my gay furry pride now?" And arguably, the old original design looks so much better in more shitpost status than this new SLOP shirt. I'd actually get the original shirt. That's where I get one. So if you want to get that, feel free to check the link in the description below. Not sponsored or paid by them to say this. I just want to support the genuine good stuff. I mean, that might be subjective depending on the shirt itself, but like the genuine good creativity in the community, the actual people selling things rather than this AI generated slop. Okay, that's just it. So very clearly you can tell that the design is AI generated. So already trying to sell that to furries is just a slap in the face of the community, which this isn't a new thing. It's just happening more and more because the furry fandom is constantly growing. People see it as a money-making opportunity, whether for a genuine sense or not. And they want to come in and try to sell something for a quick buck. And even in the case of this, it just looks lazy. Like whether the whole design was made with AI or not, it looks genuinely lazy. It looks like it came from someone who just doesn't care or doesn't know anything about what the vibe in the furry community is like. But a lot of people were talking about it on social media, pointing out some of the advertising techniques that they used, where supposedly they had stolen videos from other furry TikTokers and fursuiters to help advertise these shirts on their page. In the case of one of my favorite fursuiters known as Foster or @YinPits, I absolutely love that handle. Everyone knows I'm vehemently against AI, so just so people are aware, this TikTok was used without my permission to sell this shirt. If y'all see it, please do me a favor and report it. Thank you. So yeah, with all this added stuff, not a good look. Ripping off an entirely original design from a furry, adding an AI-generated graphic design to it, and on top of that, stealing other fursuiters and furries' videos on TikTok to help advertise said product. So, you're doing good for being supportive of the community. And again, happy Pride Month. This really is as shameless as you can get in terms of trying to sell some sort of product to furries. But either way, the video in question that I saw on Twitter is from Stellar Boutique RD on TikTok, or as for the actual shirt place is called Roadie Sewing. And all their page is to show off these different designs that are targeted towards LGBT, women's rights, and specifically furries here, to sell them and show them off in the TikTok shop. The video in question that made its rounds on Twitter is titled, "The Furry's Fake, but the Fandom's Real," and all these hashtags. Hashtag Happy Pride Month, hashtag Furry Fandom. The title of this shirt is Gay Furry Pride T-shirt, funny LGBTQ shirt, I'm a gay furry T rainbow fox furry shirt, cute pride gift for furry fans and gay funny shirt. They're making this like one of those knockoff Amazon products. You know, the ones where the title is just so evidently trying to put the result higher up in the search engine by putting the tags in the title itself. Couldn't even have the title of the shirt. Also, it still has the miscolor on it. I would have hoped that they would have changed it or made it look better, but I guess not. Yeah, this is clearly within the best interest of the LGBT or even furry community here. Like, dude, this looks like some shit you'd see on Redbubble. I'm not even joking. It's like 18,000 shirts sold from this account. Oh my god. Well, I guess if you do make the advertising look pretty enough, people will buy anything. I also love how for one of the other designs, they just downright stole the image used from Sesame Street on Twitter during Pride Month and then just threw it on a shirt. Real classy. Good job on that one. And they also use a video for furries in it. What part of it has to do with furries? What do you mean hashtag furry fandom? What do furries have to do with this? Which again goes to show they know nothing about what it is that they're selling. They're just trying to make a quick buck from people who are no wiser about it. Either way, the point is of this, just be wary of what people are trying to sell you when it comes to furry specific merchandise. Obviously, we're in a day and age where our money kind of matters and you got to be careful about what you spend on stuff. Just make sure you're getting something that's like the actual quality that it is. The only thing that you can really do is not really give that attention and be more aware about scenarios like this with folks coming in trying to make a quick buck from the furry community, especially knowing how much it's growing every single day. Or just in general, not for just Pride Month. It's more the point that we're going to see shirts and other products like this trying to pander to furries forever. It's no different than like the knockoff, rip-off mascot costumes or fursuits sold on eBay. It's about the same. It's disingenuous, but just trying to list something for the sake of getting you to buy it, when you might not be any wiser. So all you can really do is just be more aware about it in the future. But yeah, just like don't support this shirt. Just get the original one. It really isn't that hard at the end of the day. And if you're looking for other good quality furry t-shirts, you just kind of have to go looking for it, or just check out like Nomad Complex, Hyena Agenda, Howl Out. There's so many other furry vendors out there that I don't even know the names of right now that sell some really good quality stuff, especially during Pride Month. Like if you're looking for gay furry pride shirts, there are plenty of people that are making designs out there. You just gotta go looking for it. And don't go to like the TikTok shop for this crap. I've never heard good things about it. I've never had anyone raving that something they got from the TikTok shop is good unless it's already an advertisement from the TikTok shop. If you would like to as well, feel free to support the original creator of this shirt, the Yes, I'm a Gay Furry, and if you ask nicely, I will lift my tail. The link to that will be in the description below. It's by Triangle Manor if you want the actual reference for the creator. And just go and support members of the furry community. I'm sure there are plenty of other creators and vendors out there that have things listed on their page or whatever web store they have that you can support them much more directly. I know a big discussion, or I guess argument point, that happens on social media whenever shirts of this nature are brought up is whether or not they should be worn, or let alone even sold as a shirt to begin with. Some folks do take shirts like the Gay Furry Pride shirt, or even the Feral and Horny type shirts, as being a bad reputation for the furry community, that you shouldn't even wear it, and that people won't like furries because of shirts like this that exist. Though a majority of people, I feel like, just don't really care. I'm in that boat too. I realistically do not care. If your heart is set on wearing the I'm a gay furry, I might lift my tail if you ask me nicely, I really don't care. Do it. Do whatever you want. I'm not going to sit here and police you because realistically it doesn't matter. And I don't think people even wearing that shirt in a proper context is going to ruin the reputation of the furry fandom. And those who do really think highly of the reputation of the furry fandom in that sense, of those that are going to use that as an example of why the furry fandom is bad, you don't really want to be pleasing them in the first place. They're looking to be upset about something, at least in my opinion. You can wear the shirt if you want, but if you're going to, at least support and buy the original one. Don't buy the AI slop. Either way, this is a short little thing that I wanted to talk about, so on that note, thank you all for watching. Now, about that bit from earlier for me not being sponsored or being paid to promote any sort of furry merchandise or furry anything on this channel, I do want to change that in future videos, and this is more of an announcement for other furry businesses and vendors out there. If you have any clothing or any product that you want me to potentially advertise or show off or promote in these videos, I do take sponsorships for paid promotion, and so if you'd like to do that, feel free to reach out to me at BetaEtaDelota@gmail.com or just message me on some social media platform. I am looking to promote and advertise other furry businesses more and more, because at the end of the day, I only really want to promote things that I believe in, and I believe in a lot of other furry businesses that are trying to put something out there that's unique and creative in their own spin on it. I'd like to also get to a point too where I can do like a furry product review video where I go over a bunch of different furry products or shirts or things that they have to offer, because I think that would be nice for those that are looking to get something as well but aren't exactly sure about the quality, so they have kind of a personal review with that. Either way, that about does it for me. Have a wonderful night, take care, life stay jacket, treat people like people, and yeah, that's about it guys. See you later.